Have you ever seen people working together so perfectly, only for pride to tear it all apart? Today on Heavenly Tales, we dive into the story of the Tower of Babel, where human pride reached for the heavens, and God responded with confusion. After the flood, Noah's descendants spread across the earth. At that time, the whole world spoke one language and understood each other perfectly. As people traveled east, they found a broad plain in Shinar and settled there. They said to one another, "Come, let us make bricks and build ourselves a city with a tower that reaches to the heavens, so we may make a name for ourselves and not be scattered over the face of the earth." It was a time of unity, but that unity was built on pride, not on God. The people worked tirelessly. They molded bricks, baked them in fire, and laid them stone by stone. The tower began to rise high into the sky, becoming a monument to their ambition. Their goal was not to honor God, but to glorify themselves. They wanted to secure their greatness, fearing insignificance and scattering. They had forgotten the God who had saved humanity through Noah. They wanted control. But God saw what they were doing. The Lord said, "If, as one people speaking the same language, they have begun to do this, then nothing they plan to do will be impossible for them." So God came down and confused their language. Suddenly, the workers couldn't understand one another. Bricks were dropped, arguments erupted, the project halted. What was once unity turned to chaos. The mighty tower remained unfinished. The people left the city in frustration, moving away from one another, settling in different lands, each with its own language. What was meant to be a monument to pride became a reminder of human limits. The place was called Babel, because there the Lord confused the language of the world. The story of Babel still speaks today. When people unite in pride, confusion follows. But when we humble ourselves before God, there is clarity and blessing. Think of the towers we build: careers, wealth, popularity, achievements. None of these are wrong, but when they become about our glory instead of God's, they can crumble. The good news? God is not against unity. In fact, in Acts 2 at Pentecost, He gave people the ability to speak in different languages, but this time it was to unite them in His Spirit, not their pride. Your giant of pride, confusion, or division can fall when you choose humility. The Tower of Babel reminds us, pride divides, but humility unites. May we always seek to build our lives on God, not on ourselves. This is Heavenly Tales, where the stories of the Bible come alive.